So I want to build a perimeter fence around our lovely little homestead. Now specifically that our grass blocks are growing in because of the meteor that landed not too far away from the house. We've got these wonderful grass blocks growing in, which is a good sign for life, and hopefully the friendly mobs will join us in the game as we can safe or protect or make this place a little bit safer for them specifically. So as you can see out this window here, I've got all these grass blocks. I'd like to be able to put a bit of dirt around the outside here. We did build our base on a nice big flat piece of stone, just because it was logical and good for me to be able to get started on a nice flat surface. But yeah, I'd like to be able to put dirt around it so that these grass blocks will grow in, and then essentially we will stick a fence around the outside, and then need some torches up. So that's another thing I need to find today is glowstone, as that will then allow me to build more torches, and then yeah, whack a great big fence around it, and hopefully the friendly mobs will spawn in, so sheep, cows, chickens, etc, 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 and less zombies on my front lawn. Look at these things out here just chilling, chatting to each other like a neighbourhood, although a little bit of a degenerative neighbourhood at this current moment. We need to make it nicer. So what dirt blocks have I already got? So I've got a few there. Let's grab those. What else have we got? Another thing I want to do as well, if I have any glowstone, which I don't think I do because I think I turned it all into torches in the last episode, but if I have any glowstone, I should check it out in our mine chem here, and I don't, to see what its base components is and see if it's something that we can create for ourselves. At the moment, the only way that we can get glowstone is if we have a meteor drop close by, which has it inside it. So instead of us kind of having to search for glowstone constantly, it will be good if we can just make it for ourselves, manufacture it with whatever the constituents essentially are. So yeah, let's just run around a second, take out some of these zombolombas, grab their meats, their delectable meats. And I've got these dirt blocks here, so let's start shoving these down outside the base. Hopefully we can get the grass to grow into these as well. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's a 12 by 12 block radius for friendly mobs to spawn into, and it needs a light level of, I think it's something like 7 or 8 or above, which is fine in the daytime, but during the night time obviously it'll be a lot darker for them. So there we go, that's all those dirt blocks used up. I've got a few shovels on me, so I might as well see if I can grab a bit more dirt before they break, which they will quite quickly because we will do the old ultramine special effect, like so, to grab as much of it as we can. That busted that shovel, and that busted that shovel. So what do we end up with? We ended up with 30. But actually, to be honest with you, don't necessarily need a shovel because we can just do it with our hands and grab a few 64 blocks that way. Cool little tool, isn't it? Although we have completely rinsed our food. So we're going to need to feed up after all of that extensive work I did in 1 millisecond. There we go. Thereth we goeth. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all well. Hope you had a great Christmas break, holiday period. I know it's all back to normal programming now, isn't it, with school or work or whatever it is that you do. But I hope that transition has been seamless for you, and you know, you're back into the swing of things. You've got a little bit of rest after your hard first week back, if you took some time off, that was. I know a lot of friends and family that I know had the period off specifically and went back last week. The kids went back to school last week, so yeah, it's all been kind of resetting back to those settings, essentially, our human settings for work and business and profession. Oh, there we go. We're getting touched in the rear by this little fellow. Yeah, so now, as we go out and do some idle working elsewhere, looking for glowstone, clay and sand I need to keep looking for as well. Gravel would be useful to have. We know that we can turn gravel into sand, so yeah, if we find a great big load of gravel, we'll be getting our greasy hands on that, as well as sand as well. But clay, we're looking for clay too. Clay will allow us to build the smeltery. Smeltery is going to be really useful for when we kind of launch our mining operation, and all of the ores that we're going to be digging out of the earth, we can process super quickly and super efficiently. The great thing about the smeltery, and not only does it look great, but it also allows you to get double your resources. Look, there's some krukenite stuff here, and I don't have a pick on me, which is unfortunate. So let's run back and grab one of those. But what was I saying? That was a mistake. Yeah, with the smeltery, like I say, you can process things much quicker, more efficiently, in bulk, and you'll see. Once we have one set up, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's just a very efficient way of processing all of the materials. Also, you can combine materials as well. So let's say I wanted to make, well, there's a resource in this game called electrum, which I believe is a combination of, I think it's bronze and silver maybe, or bronze and gold, something like that, which we're going to need eventually for building space components or electrical components for building space equipment and whatnot. Just to give you an idea of some of the equipment that we're going to end up building is we're going to end up with things like oxygen generating systems and fuel processing systems and launch pads and powered telemetry data, and then we're going to also need to have like radars and communication equipment, etc., etc., all for the love of being able to travel interstellarly into the cosmos. So that is going to require quite a number of different resources. I've lost that krukenite already, but that's going to require a lot of resources, a mixture of resources, and yeah, being able to use the smeltery to your advantage to combine what you need is going to be really useful to us. It's a bit of a laboursome chore in the beginning to get it set up, but once it's done, it's done. You don't need to do it again, unless you're moving it, of course. But yeah, you'll be able to fill it to the brim with lava, and yeah, it just works for you, basically. Anyway, we've got a bunch more dirt blocks here, so we will slip these in to our area that we're building out on. Yeah, I really want to get some friendly mobs in because they're a great source of food and materials. Sheep as an example, you get lots of wool and cotton off those. Again, we're going to need that kind of stuff for making things like wires and electrical equipment. For some reason, the recipe, if you like, for the cables is copper for the wire, and then as the insulator, it's rubber. So there is a way to make kind of rubber from resin in this game, but also for some reason you also need to add wool to the mix as well. So yeah, all of those things are required to build some of the, like I say, electrical components specifically. Also things like oxygen scrubbers and things like that, probably going to require some fabric and material, to be able to create filtration aspects. You probably didn't think that Minecraft could get that complicated, but the geniuses that are the mod developers have thought of everything. They really have gone to town with how something should be simulated, let's say. It's coming to oh, there we go, we've got more fighting going on. We need eyes in the sides of our heads. Looks like it's snowing. Or is that kind of like a dust fall or something? Is this going to be toxic? Is it going to hurt us? Or are they just particles because it's becoming nighttime? We will find out shortly. Or we won't, because I'm going to make the character go to sleep. Skeletor is going to sleep, so we can get the new day in front of us and less mobs running around grabbing on us, pulling on us, squeezing us. Yeah, you can see little star clusters over there. There's the moon going down over there. Looks very pretty. Good old Minecraft. All this hard work has made us very hungry. I'm going to need to... That's another thing I'm going to need to do as well at some point, is I need to build the Wowzer wall. I also need to build another wall, for all of this rotten flesh to turn into monster jerky, because that is our sustenance at the moment. Oh, I just realised something. Let me just do this and this. There we go. I was only getting Twitch chat on then, so I think I've just switched it on for YouTube as well. Anybody sitting on YouTube, do us a favour, would you? Just send me a little comment or a message, just so I can see what's going on. I can do it myself a little bit from over here, I think. Let's try it. Hi there. Yeah, that came through okay, good, so that's working. And Twitch chat, where are you? There you are. Let's try you as well. Hi. There we go, beautiful. So that's all working fine. It's just quiet in here today. This is our chemistry center, we call it. That's the power source there. It's a coal generator, so I shove coal in there. It burns that coal, it turns that into power, pipes it through these cable systems, and that powers my chemical synthesizer, my decomposer. The microscope doesn't require any power, but those two items specifically do. If I was decomposing items, so let's say I wanted to make sand from gravel, I chuck the gravel in the box at the top, it gets put through this hopper system here into the decomposer. The decomposer will then break that down into its base constituents, as you can see here: titanium, oxygen, magnesium, silicon, etc, 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 and then we can recombine that in the synthesizer to silicon dioxide, which is the recipe, for sand, basically. And if we want to learn the other things, then we have to check them out in the microscope and get the basic components, and then recombobulate. That's not the right word, but put them back together in the way that they should be. We've had a little meteor drop here overnight, a little ice one. So if I break these ice blocks as they are, yeah, they just turn into liquid, unfortunately. So let's see if we can destroy that block from existence, because that is just going to annoy me. Get out of here. And I think these fellas are going to do the same as well. Or they're going to drop freezerite crystals, which I think we can use to build strange armors and items, basically. Anyway, we got rid of that. Yeah, and if you're wondering why these little pools of water are popping up in places, it's because of those specific meteors, the ice ones. They're bringing water to the planet, basically. Clean water, not the green, disgusting, toxic stuff that we are left with at the moment. So I can just remove these just by building into them, like so. And that should clear things up a little bit. There's another water block, source block here somewhere. There we go. Need another shovel, really. Let's get rid of these. That. Operating with a brand new mouse. For one of my Christmas presents I got this year from my father was a brand new mouse, and it's my first time properly using it, specifically on stream and in gaming. It's a nice gaming mouse. I did have a basic one beforehand, a really basic kind of Trust branded gaming mouse, wired, RGB, with lots of side buttons and whatnot, and that was fine, did a great job. And this one is now an MSI clutch GM20 Elite, so I am hoping that it is going to increase the what's the word, prowess of my gaming, my capability, my professional level, higher than I have ever had today. These are the peripherals that make gaming just that little bit easier and make you that much more of a better gamer yourself. There we go. I know this is probably very boring for anyone watching right now, me just laying dirt, but it will be beneficial, I promise you, in the future, in the long run. You know, we will get a lot of benefit from this, and it is a job to do today that we don't need to do tomorrow, basically. But already you can see that the grass is going to grow into this area. There we go, I think we'll stop there, and yeah, hopefully all of the friendly mobs will start to spawn inside it as well. Like I say, I want to fence again a little bit round here, so that when they spawn in, they have some protection from these nasty zombarondas. But that's when they spawn in, basically. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of this. I don't think we've got enough dirt to do it, because I've used it all up. I'll shove a couple of blocks down there. Let's get rid of this water because it is in the way and unfortunately a bit of an eyesore to me. Grab these blocks. Hopefully that can finish the job, and then what we'll do is we'll go out on a bit of an adventure looking for some clay and glowstone. That's another thing we need to find as well. So we're looking for fallen meteors, specifically ones that have brought glowstone with them. So eyes peeled, everybody, for glowstone. And yeah, anybody interested that didn't see from a previous episode, there is one meteor that's landed right in our neighborhood. It's left a great big kind of divot in the planet, and has exposed all of these ores and gravels and things. There's a great source of gravel in here, which I can come and help myself to. Also has exposed a lot of the ores. Now later on, when I've got a diamond pick, I'll be able to get into the middle of that meteor, and there's the treasure box in there, and I have some real high-end technology in the middle of it. But also these blocks around it are what's called skystone, and it is probably some of the more tougher blocks that you'll find in this modded Minecraft pack. Even tougher than obsidian, so it's a cool block to have. You can make all kinds of weird things out of it, like, well, it's a good block type to start with, so I can make some really cool like slabs with the skystone there. It's a nice shade of black. Also skystone chests and all kinds of things. In fact, if I just open the inventory now and type in skystone, stone, yeah, all these items up here I can build basically skystone, chest, stairs, slabs, pillars, mostly building blocks. It's a building block item, so yeah, like I say, just gives you that different kind of block set to work with other than your normal basic ones. Right, that hopefully will get rid of most of that water source. That looks like there's a source block there, maybe some source blocks there, and I think that's dealt with that eyesore a little bit. As we also improve the meteor deflector I've got in the base there, that should ward off any stray meteors from landing too close to home. Cool, okay, so that's going nicely. We could already see the grass is growing nicely in this area that we have planted into. Let's tender our farm a second as we can get some more stuff growing. So carrots. Once upon a time we didn't have any of this, we didn't have any vegetables whatsoever. We got our first carrot, our first wheat seeds, our first potato from the zombies. And we've been able to obviously build up the beginnings of our humble farm. Now we can expand it a little bit. Carrots. Carrots are going really well. Won't be long before we're eating golden carrots again. Potatoes. We've got a couple of poisonous potatoes, which brings us to a conversation we were having probably in one of the last streams about potatoes and a family who all perished, because of a strange potato-based paranormal. That's not the right word, is it? Like phenomena. That's the word I'm looking for. Phenomenon. Right, let's chuck some of this stuff up in our boxes. Hello Zombaron, what are you doing inside the base? Need a roof on the top, that should stop this action from happening. Maybe that's a project for a soon to be future episode. We'll chuck the food in there. Let's grab another pick just in case we need it. Our sword is fine. What else do we need? Food, more food to take with us, surely. I don't need that in my pocket. Don't need that in my pocket. We need to build, that's something we'll do real quickly before we go out as well, because that will work for us whilst we're away. We need to build a set of shelves, racks, drying racks, I think that's what it's called, drying racks. Have we run out of wood? Don't tell me we've run out of wood already. No, we haven't. Let's grab half a stack of wood there. Process that into planks, planks into slabs, slabs into rack. There's 21, 41. That should be enough. We'll put the slabs up here. Oh, we got 64. We got a whole stack of wool there and a bit of sand as well for future requirements. Time for a sleep. Oh, not yet, because there's monsters nearby. They're all dancing outside the base over there. So let's go in. Oh, and one here at the door. So let's deal with these guys. Hopefully, we can now bed down for the evening. And we're back, and it's daytime. Okay, let's just grab some stone. I think we've got plenty of that in here somewhere. And maybe a slightly safe distance away from the base. No, let's do it near the farm actually. Let's stick it up here on the grassy area. We will build our drying wall. As horrific as it sounds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can feel them behind me. This one's all donned up in glowstone, showing off, because he knows we need it. A bit later on in the game, I think we can build a, what's it called? Like a grinder, if you like, a recycler, that's the right word, a recycler, and we'll be able to, any armor sets that we get from our foes that we vanquish, we'll be able to stick it in the recycler and get some materials back from, you know, what they're walking around with, basically. So they're wearing glowstone armor and they drop a partially damaged glowstone helmet, we'll be able to then probably get a bit of glowstone from recycling it. Drop attack. Alright, that should... let's leave that there for now. Where's our racks? I've got 41 of them. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is going to look very impressive once it's fully operational, I guarantee it. There we go. And then from there, we take our rotten flesh, stick them in the racks, wait a little bit of time, that turns these into food that we can eat. And oh boy, there's so many zombies around, it's almost an infinite way of creating a food source, especially in lieu of, you know, real food. What do we need? Another 9 drying racks and we can actually finish that whole wall side. And actually, if I think... no, I won't do the other side because that's just a bit OTT. Let's just make another 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Put that up there. Stick the stone back over here because we're finished with that, and there we've still got loads of rotten flesh in there as well. I'm going to need 9 of those boys. Wow, there's one in the base. You are not allowed in here. If you can give me all of your rotten flesh, I will accept that. Yeah, look at this. Is this wrong? I'll be cannibals. There we go. Check it out, zombie. This is what will happen to you, as well as your friends. Stay away from my house. Okay. Now we can go adventuring. Now that we've done this. Although it would be nice to have a bit more food before we go. So let's just muck around here for a second. There was a meteor that fell here, which is what these fallen cooled meteor blocks are representing. If we can bash them out. Every now and again you will find a charged creeper hanging out inside them. So we've got to be careful that we don't have one of those nasty surprises waiting for us, but at the same time they also drop juicy loot, so if we can vanquish one, all the better for us. I'm using Ultra Mine there to try and get as many of these blocks up as quickly as possible, like that. Again, if you've heard me talk about it in a previous episode, a wonderful little keybind that's on this mod pack, which allows me to do a lot of work really quickly, but you still get the negative impact from it. So the amount of energy it takes to pick those items out and the durability impact it has on your tools is still real. It just means that you can do it quicker. I love it. It makes working easier for you. Just realised I'm not playing on full screen, so let us just do that. Baboom. Done. And done. How's our food doing? Has that turned yet? No, it hasn't. Hopefully it won't be too long. I managed to get 39 meteor chips from all of that bashing, and what's good about these meteor chips is I can shove them in a furnace and they will turn those into meteor ingots, which are a decent material for making armors and tools and things. There you go, meteorite ingots. So let's just do this real quick to give you an example of what I'm talking about. Meteor. Hello? Hello lag? There we go. Ingot. There you get the idea. Freezerite helmet, that's not right. Freezerite pickaxe. This is the stuff here. Crukenites. Meteorite boots, there we go. Meteorite chest plates. Meteorite axe, which has a magnetization bonus, as well as durability of 900. What do we need to make that? It's not going to tell us, is it? Sword. Oh, it's down here. So iron. So yeah, some iron and some other bits. In fact, let us do that. Let's make a set of this stuff before we go, because we will have a lot of meteor left over, I believe, from some previous. There we go, 40 blocks there, and iron as well. Where's the iron at? We've got aluminium. There's 14 of the stuffs. So let's make a axe. Let's make a pick. And let's make a spade, why not? We're doing it all. And do we need a hoe? I don't think so. I don't think that's necessary. But you know what, let's complete the set. Let's not deny us the full set, if we can. There we go. So yeah, nice little block that you can make stuff with. And I will chuck up that one because we've got this one now. I do have an idea for this hoe because this block is upsetting me over here and I need to do something about it. In my farm I obviously destroyed, oh look, and that monster jerky is processed itself as well, so that's good timing. So yeah, let's just do that. And let's grab another stack of zombie flesh so we can replace the ones that we've just processed up there. And then it's probably, yeah, sun is coming down. By that time it should get to night time. We'll have a sleep, and then after that we'll go out on a bit of an adventure, looking for glowstone and clay and sand and gravel. Actually, it's easier if I do this. All that yummy jerky. Try not to think about the fact that it was once a human cannibalized or zombified, that we've cannibalized, taken off the body, placed on the drying rack, allowed time to dry it out into jerky, and then are consuming it happily. But it is real, and that is how we get down in this game. There we go. Now we can eat. Restore our our health and our stamina, and it's just in time for bed. Stick up the remaining flesh in there, and we are ready to go adventuring tomorrow. Alright, north, south, east or west, what do we think? We've definitely been that way before. There's another meteor landing site, 507 meters in a northwesterly direction. West, we've been as well, as that's our old base. Actually, maybe we could go straight west. We're going to go west. There we go, I've convinced myself that's the direction we're going to go. We're going to go straight west, and we're on the hunt. Spoils, for meteor spoils. Yeah, these things are dropping everywhere. Look, this is all obsidian here. Later on I'm gonna, I wonder if these picks can take obsidian out. Usually it's just diamond, isn't it? But no, we can do it. That's another good thing about these meteor ones, is that they can get obsidian, and I can use ultramine here to try and get a bunch of it really quickly. 47 obsidian blocks, and it's actually not done that much damage to the pick either, so let's just grab these ones as well. You get a full stack of obsidian, that's pretty dang good. I think we'll be able to build a portal at some point and go and see what's going on at the nether in this demolished world. I wonder if the nether has been impacted at all. There's a village over there. I think we've been there before and ransacked it for all of its good stuff. Yeah, freshly dropped meteors would be good for us to see. Any green pools of liquid as well. They're the two things that we're on the lookout for. That will have the materials that we are seeking. So it looks like this is an old dropped meteor because everything has cooled down, so we'll leave that alone. We'll keep travelling west. Yes, this happens from time to time, and we are probably going to need to log out the game, log back in again. But yeah, all of a sudden you'll lose a great big part of the game. Don't try and travel across it because you will fall into the void. So what you should do instead is just save and quit, back to the title, and reload the game. Should then render back in, like so. Oh look, it's all full of baddies and zombies and fire. Baddies, zombies and fire. Headless zombie with a sword. Treasure box here with some seeds inside it. A couple of little zombies coming to say hello. Hi zombies. I'm going to take this mossy cobblestone as well because that is good stuff. Paper, that's useful. And sometimes underneath the floor there's another secret treasure box. It's always worth just checking it out to see if there's anything else down there. Look, there's another slime island up in the sky there. There will be slimes up there, slime water, and possibly slime trees, if we can get up there. Yeah, you can see the trees growing on the edge. So one way of kind of manufacturing trees at this early stage, before we get the chemistry minerals to make them ourselves, is with slime trees. But I think beneficially, they don't really give you much from a wood perspective and fruit perspective. You don't get anything like that. So I think the only great thing they're good at doing is processing oxygen for when you're building you know, your oxygen processing systems for compressing oxygen into canisters for space flight and space travel, things like that. When you get off planet as well and go to somewhere like the moon where there is no oxygen, you know, and it's an oxygen-less location, you could stick a bunch of those slime trees around, or any tree for that matter, and it will, if you do it within an enclosed area, produce oxygen. And yeah, you can build a couple of kind of components there to pump that oxygen back out again, meaning that you can breathe without a helmet on. Looks like we've got another meteor drop site here, which is really handy. Plenty of gravel around, which I'm probably going to see if I can grab, because we need some of that good stuff. Yeah, another meteor site. So what I might do is, that's not the right button, B, M, not M, that's the map, N, there we go, new waypoint. So let's do another meteor landing site waypoint. Here. Did it do it? One over there, oil over there, homes over there, base is over there. Doesn't look like it did. Let's try that again. Or another thing we can try as well is whether this will dig out skystone. Let's try. Oh, it does, and it does it easy. Look at that. Somewhere in here is a chest. There it is. Tin. So in. Oh god. I heard you mention earlier that they have tech inside them. So this has got an inscriber engineering press and an inscriber silicon press as well for whatever good that's going to do us later in the game. But yeah, it'd be nice to grab some more of this gravel. So we can process that into sand. That's one of the things that we need to do. And en masse as well. If I run out of inventory space, not quite. We've got one stack of gravel there, that's good. Give me all this juicy gravel. There's a bunch of it over here. Alright, we were travelling west. Yeah. So let's carry on travelling west. After I grab that gravel, and that gravel, and this gravel. And that's just one piece, but I'll grab it. And maybe this piece. And maybe this piece as well. Made us quite hungry. We'll chow down a little bit on some monster jerky, and we can run again. Right, looking for green pools in the floor. Mushroom stew, no thank you. Green pools in the floor, which may have clay inside it, or sand. I'll grab it if it's there. Also a dropped meteor with glowstone. Which is very sparse at this moment. Very sparse indeed. Oh, there's a green pool. What's inside it? Stone. Largely stone. so very unhelpful to us. There's some fire spots over here, which means there's been meteors dropping. So let's have a quick look around. I can see that the sun is going down, which is not good for us because we're quite far from base. There's some sand here, so let's grab as much of that as we can. 23 pieces. That's interesting. It's a huge clock tower. I can see glowstone on it as well. If I brought a bed with us, that would have been amazing. Or my backpack. I should have brought a backpack, one of my spare backpacks, which has a roll-out bed. And yeah, we just put it down, unroll the bed, go to sleep, and wake up on the new day, carry on this adventure. But there's some good stuff over here. Maybe, if we are very fortunate, we might find some wool. We might be able to quickly hash out a bed to sleep. Or maybe there's a bed around. I think I could see a bed. Just bust our way in here. Oh, there's beds everywhere. Beautiful. This is good news. I'm going to take that one because if we're still here mucking around for too long, then we can take another sleep. But the thing that's caught my eyeball is this clock tower with the glowstone at the top. So let's go and have a look inside. Okay, currently we've just hit the 1 hour mark on the stream, which means we've got one left to go. So there's no way into this thing, so we're going to have to do some smashy bashy. Interesting. Oh, there's glowstone everywhere. Okay, I think there might be some dynamite down here, so it could be trapped. So let's execute some caution. No, it's okay. It's okay. No need to be alarmed. We are running out of inventory space. Definitely don't need to be carrying those around anyway, but we will build straight up. Because I've got one thing on my mind, and that is glowstone. If I can achieve this one thing today, I'll be very happy, which is building that perimeter fence around old base. But we've got inventory problems. What can I get rid of? One dirt block is probably not going to matter too much. So let's chuck that down there. Oh yeah, the magnetization that's inside these tools are really helpful because that is sucking that glowstone towards me, meaning I don't have to be super close to it. We're going to have a full stack of this stuff here soon, which is brilliant. 36 so far. Let's carry on going up because I'm pretty sure there's more. Yeah, this nice looking clock is not going to look quite so nice after I've finished with it. A strange slab just kind of chilling there. And all of a sudden we're out of inventory space again, so we will lose these stone bricks. So I want that glowstone more than anything else. And I think that's all of it. Just go up to the roof a sec, see if there's anything up here. and we will do the old water block trick to get down fast. Have a quick look around actually. There's some green over there, some green there. Let's go check that out in a second. There's a treasure box there. In fact, let's do point of interest, because there's a bunch of things here. Point of interest. Which we might want to come back for in the future. There we go, safe and sound. Right, we are looking at the green pools. Zombies, stay away from me. That looks like sand in this one, which we will take happily. Some of you might be thinking, why don't you just go in the water? Well, this toxic water does two things. It makes you super duper heavy and it hurts a lot. So it's not worth it if you can stay out of it. But I can do that. I can just mine from afar with the magnet perk that this this tool has, and we're over a stack of sand there, which is really good. There's a bit of glowstone up there we've missed, but I can always come back later if I need to. More green stuff. I think there was some more over this way, maybe. Okay, I'm not seeing it all of a sudden. So we definitely did that bit. I guess it must be that way a bit further. Oh, there's a little bit here. Oh my god, is that clay? Is that clay? It is clay. This is good news. This is really good news. And that is a lot of clay. I'm getting rid of those seeds. I've got plenty of seeds at home, and those. They can go away too. Yeah, clay at this stage is invaluable. I think there's... is there any more in here? Stone. 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 Which clay did we end up with? 1, 2 full stacks. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's more there. There is more there. Let's get rid of some of the skystone. We've got a lot of that. So there's another 48 clay blocks there. That's a really good turnout. We've managed to get pretty much everything on the list, right? Glowstone, sand, gravel, clay. Let's go back home. We put a map marker here for a point of interest. We can come back here again in the future and do some more ransacking. I mean, these books are going to be useful for two reasons. I think you can decompose these perhaps in the chemical decomposer to get the chemical composites for leather. obviously, which is one of the part of the book is leather, which might be useful to us. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chuck that bed on here in case we need to do a hot sleep. Meet your landing site is that way. Which way is home? It was east, wasn't it? But yeah, if you get too far away from your map markers, all of a sudden they disappear from view. So yeah, there we go. They're popping back up now. Yeah, that's it. 1 whole kilometre away, they start to disappear. So you need to remember that. Eat some jerky. And we also learned in the last episode as well is there is a small chance, I can't remember what the percentage was, but if we wanted to double our clay resources that we have, we can decompose the clay that we've just got with the possibility that it might duplicate, but that was a percentage chance, which I think we established wasn't worth it in the end. Look, there's a meteor drop here that has created another portal. That's quite interesting, and it's still on fire, which means it's recent. And look at all that gold. I might stick around here and grab this real quick. It's on the surface. It's free gold. It's guarded by these 2 very basic zombies. The only problem I've got is inventory space. Let's chuck the bed down a second and give us the gold. $11 blocks of gold. Might get rid of that flint. Have a quick exposed sleep. There we go, and we're going to check out this meteor drop up here. More glowstone, look at that. But this burning cruconite is good. Let's get rid of that flesh, we've got loads of that at home. There's lava here as well. Yeah, this cruconite will help us fix our sword, which has taken a bit of a battering. I want to get that glowstone. Jesus, there's a witch around. Oh no, it's the toxic rain, that's what's done that. Alright, emergency, we need to go. We need to get back. This rain will deplete our food and we will not be regenning. So let's sprint back. That portal is not going anywhere. We can get that glowstone later. To be honest, I think we've got a lot of it. We're not going to need more for a while to come. Just grab this surface gold, which is right here on the top. Thank you. Nice dense piece. Skeletor's base, 500 meters away. I feel like we're not getting the gold out of those dense blocks, weirdly. It's not flapping around me, is it? No. There's another portal over there. Yeah, one hit from the zombie and we are out. Down and out. 250 meters, closing in. Come on, keep going, keep going. At least if we do perish now, we're close enough to get our stuff without having to run too far ahead. That's interesting. Nice dark hole there. Okay, stop raining. That's a good sign. Which means we should be able to regen now. Nope, it hasn't stopped raining at all. It was just a little gap in the rain. All that monster jerky's processed over there, and we've made it home. This is good news. The little safety spot here, this is out of the rain. Just chill here for a moment. Yeah, I need to get a good roof on this building. Maybe the skystone would be the perfect item for it. We can slab that up and stick it down on the roof. How many did we get in the end? One. That's obsidian. 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of it. So we got plenty of it. Building box. Let's put the sand in there. Ladders can come out. That sand can go in. And mossy stone can come out. I think. Oh, there's so much stuff in here. We need to make this a double box. I think that's probably the best thing to do. Have a dedicated building box over here. This one's nearly empty actually. Let's just chuck some stuff up there. Grab this out. That chest down there, chuck all that back in again. There we go. Okay. We need a roof. I need to deal with this roof situation because it's punishing being exposed like this. So if I go over to here and turn that into slabs, we've got over a stack of the stuff. And then if I get myself something to climb up on, for now. The only problem we've got with slabs is if they, well, you can't build on them, so we need to, I think we need a double slab down in places where we want to place like a torch or something, because it's going to get dark up here, and there's going to be a little spawning spot for the baddies. Now we've got glowstone, we can make plenty of torches, so we can experiment a little bit. But yeah, I think this is going to be a nice little rooftop for the base itself. I might even put a little overhang on as well. This is very square, isn't it? And it's work in progress. You know, we'll build onto it as we go. You know, more important things right now to deal with, but vanity-wise, you know, we can spend some time later on modifying the base to make it look pretty. Yeah, this is a good way to say F you to the meteors by turning it into my roof. It is going to be my protective shield, if you like, from anything dropping out of the sky. So yeah, a lot more of that roof got finished there, which is cool. Oh yeah, and just dropping down like that is dead end up. Oh, no. This is unfortunate. Must remember to sleep in one of our beds when we get back to base, otherwise we'll keep respawning there. And that's 800 meters away. With no food now, and we're going to run out of running power soon, so it's going to be a bit of a slow jog. Very exposed. You see, this rain is punishing. Coming up on halfway. All because we jumped off our roof haphazardly when we were very dead. And it just finished us off. Yeah, probably best I didn't pick up that bed because if we didn't make it back, Lord knows where it would spawn us. Looking in that chest. It's getting dark though, so we better push on. And it's getting dark. So yeah, hopefully we don't end up in some horrible death cycle soon. Run out of running power. There's some blazes over there which can hit us with projectiles, so we're trying to ignore the fact that they exist. I see something on my right flank moving quickly. It's still raining. There's a zombie. I can see the door. Come on, let's get there. There's a creeper on my left. Just imagine the player, Skeletor, just crawling through the door, breathing hard and heavy after that slog. There we go. Hopefully that's reset the spawn point. There's my dead body. Skeletor looking fine as always. Okay, we're only actually rocking a hat and a chest plate, so maybe we need to invest a little bit in some gloves and some trousers and some shoes. Alright, where's the rest of that sky stone? Jimmy LR88, run Forest run, glass ankles. Yeah, I did have glass ankles a second ago there. Welcome Jimmy, nice to have you here, and Arcana's here as well, lurking, but I will be back in a bit. You lurk away, my good friend. How are you, Jimmy? James, miss you, mate. Hope you're good. Hope you had a good holiday season. I hope you got all you wanted from Father Christmas and more. Not less, just more. Okay, so let's turn this sky stone into slabberonis. Another couple of stacks, that should get another good chunk of this roof done. Let's grab this wood. Let's get rid of my my old skeleton corpse there. And that waypoint is going to annoy me, so how do we do this again? That's not right. Options, keybinds, controls, all. Waypoints. Waypoint hotkey is left bracket. Waypoint menu is N. Toggle in-game waypoints, none. Left bracket, okay. Left bracket. Oh, there we go. That's for a new waypoint. That's not right. Because N takes us to... That's what we want. They're reversed. They shouldn't be. I'm good, buddy. Hope your holidays were fantablistic. Definitely, they were fantablistic, mate. I had a great Christmas this year. I had to open this on Twitch on my phone as the YouTube delay is massive. Okay, mate. Yeah, that's fine. Either or, really. Now we're multi-streaming. You know, you take your pick. You know, whatever's best for you, really. All right, let's get rid of the deaths. We don't need those. Delete that. And that should clear that death marker from my base. It does. Fantastic. Fantastic. I've had a bit of success so far in this stream, James. I set myself the task to getting Glowstone. We just come back from a bit of an adventure with a bunch of Glowstone. With the Glowstone I'll be able to make more torches, and I want to build a perimeter, fence perimeter around the base here, so that hopefully the friendly mobs will start to spawn in. As they'll have enough light and protection from the nasties that are still out there roaming the game. I also wanted to find clay. I don't know if you remember from one of the previous episodes, clay, gravel and sand combined allows me to make grout, and with the grout I can build a professional smelter. And that professional smelter is going to really improve the way that we are processing, you know, all the ores that we'll be getting. After that, it's going to be mining central. So there's going to be a heck of a lot of mining to come, in strips, hopefully. James Lee 85 has also arrived in the chat. Hello, Halo, he says. A little bit of a blast from the past command, that one. Back when James Lee 85 and I used to once upon a time share a flat, an apartment together. It was around about the time that kind of Halo 3, Halo Reach, Halo ODST was commonly played, and Hello Halo was the code name for Let's Play Halo. A smelty boy, yeah, smelting. It's in the blood. It's in the blood, Jimmy, isn't it? The mining, processing. I was thinking actually at some point we should totally do a Gold Rush stream. I've got obviously the video game Gold Rush, as popularised by the TV show, and what a fun stream that could be, watching us dig gold out of the ground and seeing how much we get. We're playing a lot of Rust and lots of Smelty. We love it. I love it. I love games where you can just whittle away the time, smelting, processing, gathering. But yeah, the smeltery on this, and I'd like to be able to show you, because I think you know, you might be somewhat interested in some of the mod packs that we play out here. It processes the ore obviously much quicker and en masse. You know, obviously making furnaces a little bit more redundant. Also, it duplicates your efforts as well. So one iron ore should get you 2 iron ingots instead of 1-for-1 ratio, which is what we're used to in the Minecraft game. So it's another perk and another benefit of having the smelter is it's, like I say, it's a lot more efficient with its processing. And you can make it super huge, so you can make like a 12 by 12 smeltery and just chuck like stacks of ores in, and it processes them so quickly, and then you can run them through like a tap system, and process them either into full blocks, into ingots, or you can then start making some really kind of high-tech tools with them, as you can make like casting basins and cast specific kind of tool parts to make some wonderful tools and weapons and armors and stuff like that. It's really, really smart. That's the whole Tinker's Construct mod pack that's embedded within this game. Mr. James Lee 85, how are you doing, mate? Are you a good boy? Have you had a good birthday? And I missed your birthday stream the other day where you were reading out your the e-card that we all put together. I need to check that out at some point. I'm always a good boy. He is always a good boy. One of the best boys. He is without malice, that one. He's maliceless. That's a word we just made up. Malice-less. But yeah, you had a birthday, didn't you? I won't tell the world your age, but you had a birthday. You streamed on your birthday. I believe there was some present you received from your community, if I'm not mistaken. A special message, from Cameo, from one of your kind of vocal artists, from some video games that you enjoy and play. Tell us a bit more about it. Tell my community a little bit more about it. Why not? I got a video message from Ben Starr, voice actor of the main character in Final Fantasy 16. Wow, what an honour. I'm not familiar myself with the voice actor. Apologies for that. Hope you don't call me some kind of Philistine or anything like that. 16 wasn't one I played a lot of. Is it even out yet? Remember 15? 15 was the one with the car and the kiddos, wasn't it? The teenagers. It's been out a while now. A whole while now. Let's do that overhang I was talking about. Oh, we've run out of skies. Oh, we got more. Don't worry, everyone, we've got enough sky stone. It's been out a while now. Cool. Is it good? Obviously, I've not seen a stream on it from yourself, so maybe that's something that we can look forward to in the future. James Lee 85, for anybody here that doesn't already know him, is I would say he primarily streams Square Enix titles, specifically Final Fantasy. He does also do some other RPGs as well of that game format, but I would say Final Fantasy is probably 99% of the content that he's putting out there. Has been doing a marathon for a number of years, working his way from number 1 all the way through to kind of present day Final Fantasy, and I think some of them have even had some replays. He's even got his wife involved. She's been doing a number of streams with him as well, as a kind of a noob to the RPG world. So yeah, there's a lot going on his channel. If that's something you're interested in, highly recommend you check him out. Anybody picking up the VOD in post, it's James Lee 85. He can be found on Twitch and on YouTube. He's a madman. He is a madman, isn't he? Name drops James Lee 85. We're all name dropping him. Why not? He's a good chap, as we established earlier. A good boy with an I on the end. If Avril Lavigne sang about him, he wouldn't be a skater boy. He'd be a good boy. A good egg, says Jimmy LR. He's a good egg. As far as eggs go, he's one of the good ones. How are you, Arcana King? Roy Arcs. Hope you're well, good sir. Always a pleasure to have you here with us on the stream. I was talking about potatoes earlier because I managed to get a couple of poison potatoes from my crop here, and it immediately brought me back to the conversation we had a couple of streams ago about that wild story of the family who perished, due to a sack of overly mature potatoes in their basement. It was a morbid story. Everyone was pretty sad at the end, but it's unfortunately it's a tale that I had to tell. Jimmy says, "Wait, what?" Okay, let me tell it again because it's fun. So the story goes, and it's not my story. I picked it up from a reputable source online, storyteller by the name of Mr. J.R. Borland. If you're interested, has his own YouTube show, tells some wonderful stories, and he told this one story about this this dad was one day cooking a meal for his family. I think it was somewhere kind of in the Eastern Bloc, maybe Central Europe, but he's cooking for his family and kind of calls out to his wife, "Hey, have we got any potatoes?" She says, "No, I don't think we have." And then he remembered that they may have some old potatoes in their basement, from some that they kept in storage, and obviously put down his pan mid-cooking, walked out of the kitchen and walked down to the basement and didn't come back. And a bit of time went by, and the food that was left on the hob started to kind of burn, and someone came along and took it off the hob and was a bit curious where the dad was and why the dad hadn't come back yet. So the mother decided, okay, well I'll pop down into the basement and I'll see if I can see what's going on. So she walks downstairs into the basement, and she doesn't return either. Left in the house is the son, a daughter, and the grandmother. And there's a little bit of dialogue obviously between daughter and granddaughter. The daughter starts to get a little bit nervous about where her family's essentially gone and why they've not come back yet, and if there's any kind of cause for concern. So the brother then says, grow up, there's nothing going on, nothing to be worried about, I will go and find out what's going on. So he goes down into the basement and also doesn't return. So now things are getting a little bit kind of dire for the daughter and the grandmother, and the grandmother, to try and again soothe the situation with the daughter specifically, says, "Look, I am also going to go down into the basement and figure out what's going on. They're probably all down there. It's probably going to be all this big joke and this big trick. They're going to pop out and there's going to be a big kind of laugh at the end of it. Let me go and check it out, what's going on." So she goes down into the basement and also does not return. So now the daughter's on her own. And she has no idea what the heck is going on. She's scared to death about why her family has gone downstairs and not come back again. There's no noise coming from downstairs. Everything is eerily quiet. She doesn't know what to do. So picks herself up and she finds the courage in herself to go and check out what's going on down there. So she goes through the door into the basement, and then into the basement is a set of stairs that goes down. Unlike the rest of her family, they went down into the basement, closed the door behind them. The daughter, on the other hand, left the door wide open because she was scared, and obviously I think for her it was just a kind of a little bit of safety, knowing that she can peg it back up the stairs and through the door quickly if she needed to run away from whatever situation was going on down there. But as she got to the bottom of the basement stairs, she saw her entire family laying cold and lifeless on the floor, all with a odd and eerie look on their face. Very kind of strange phenomenon, basically. Turns out that the whole family had died, unfortunately, and the daughter herself actually got down to where her family was, tried to rouse her mother, her father from the situation that befell them, and very quickly succumbed to whatever situation happened to them, to herself as well, and passed out and kind of laid with the rest of her family on the ground at the bottom of the basement. A short while later, a neighbour came by, found that there was something weird going on in the house, also went downstairs into the basement to figure out where everybody was, found the tragic scene of the entire family, but the daughter was down there still alive, unconscious unfortunately, finding it very difficult to breathe. Now what happened, I probably told this story terribly wrong, but what happened is that the family had a harvest of potatoes down in the basement that they had harvested a long time ago and had kind of forgotten about. But as the father was cooking and he said, "Hey, we got the potatoes," and the mother said, "Well, I think we might have some down in the basement," he goes down, and the toxicity of the over-fertilized potatoes actually created an incredibly noxious chemical, which rendered him unconscious, and then eventually, stopped him from breathing, and then he died from asphyxiation. And the same thing happened to the rest of the family as well, as they also got to the bottom of the basement. Now the only difference between the daughter and the rest of them was the fact that the daughter left the door open, so she left that little bit of oxygen flow coming into the basement, whereas everybody else didn't. And that was the reason why she survived this ordeal and the rest of her family died. That is the story. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I've not done it very well in telling that tale. You can check it out from the source. Like I say, it's Mr. Ballin, has his own web show on YouTube. But yeah, really bizarre tale about potatoes that actually killed an entire family. James Lee 85, I'm back like a train in the night, like a train in the night, like a train in the night. He is back. Dang, that's some bad gas. It is some bad gas. Certainly was some bad gas. So yeah, anyway, we established that the poison potatoes in Minecraft are those devilish ones that have the power to destroy a family, basically. Hey look, we've got a roof on our building. Isn't that novel? No more poison rain affecting me anymore when I'm at home. Now the next thing I need to do is some torches. Potatoes gonna take, they certainly are gonna take, they're gonna take everywhere. So glowstone, we need some wood. We've got some, which we need to turn into sticky poos. And now we've got torches again. This is a good time to be alive. I need to get some torches on this roof. Have we got any more of these slabs? Yes. I feel like I might need to place a few down in places. I'm also going to need to place some more inside, because all of a sudden it's become extra dark in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think my dimensions are off slightly. Try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same block. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it was right. 5. Same block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Takes us to the end. So doing that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not that bothered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eventually, in this game, I'm going to build some electricity, and I'm going to have some power in here, and I'm going to have some real lights rather than torches. So there you go. James Lee 85 says, "What's taters, precious? What's taters, eh? Potatoes? Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew?" And I can't remember what comes next. The meme has kind of destroyed my memory on that one. I'm sure though that Jimmy LR and James Lee 85 will do the next quote for me. I think he says something along the lines of chips, lovely chips, and then Smeargle gets pissed off and says, "Hobbits can keep nasty chips." And then he says something about liking fish to be something and wriggly. Have you ever boiled mashed and then put the mash in a stew? That would be weird, wouldn't it? Putting the mash in a stew, it would just turn that potato into paste, basically. Like if you was to overcook your potatoes in a stew, it can turn it into like it actually just thickens everything up, doesn't it? Oh, you're on Twitch. I am on Twitch. Raw and wriggling, that's right, he does say raw and wriggling. Sup, Yunez, Arcana King is here. It's real nice. Oh look, it's my biggest fan. We're all your biggest fans, James. You know that. You have a huge fan base. Something happened. I heard a sound. Okay, so we've torched up inside. Still got plenty of torches in my hands. I think, though, I need to stick some on the roof here, because we are going to get some baddies spawn in up there if I don't deal with that. So let's go over here and let's chuck down some of these boys and get up onto the roof. Yeah, so I think I need to double slab before I can place. There we go. So we're going to end up with some kind of like portcullis looking situation, or portcullis, that's not right, some rampart looking situation up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and there. 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 This is the counting show, as we've established before. And then we do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and there. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. I've lost count already. 1, 2, 3. That one's fine. 1, 2, 3. Maybe better just do it like that. 1, 2, 3. Drop. 1, 2, 3, 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 drop. 1. So yeah, I hate it when it does that. And these skystone slabs are stronger than obsidian, so they take a serious tool to get them out again. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, drop. 1, 2, 3, drop. 1, 2, 3, we're done. No more counting required. That's number wang. That's wang-a-num. Right, there we go. We put some torches up. In fact, maybe we need to put some in the middle as well, just to create a bit more of a light source. So diagonally, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Really? 21? Okay then, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 is the middle spot. So let's do this. 1, 2. A little middle bit there, and we'll stick some torches in and around. There we go. Hopefully that's enough light source to keep stuff off the roof. Cool. We've achieved something that I wanted to do. No, we haven't. That was an extra task. What I wanted to do was a perimeter fence. So I'm going to take away the fence that we've currently got and repurpose it. Without zombies getting in my business, please go somewhere else. And you as well. And you as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, everyone do the dinosaur. I remember that song. Pretty sure it was in, or at least quoted, in the old Mario Brothers movie with Bob Hoskins and, what's his name? Mr. Leguizamo. What's his first name? Something Leguizamo. What a tragic movie that was. His first name is Luigi. Is it Luigi? Luigi Leguizamo? That seems a bit close. Convenient. I mean, he's been in millions of movies. Maybe not millions, but he's been in loads of movies since the Mario Brothers. But yeah, he played Luigi in the original Mario Brothers, didn't he? For some reason I got the word Ray in my head, but that doesn't sound right at all. I'm just memeing, yeah. It's alright, I was second guessing whether that was his actual name, but it isn't. It's something Leguizamo. I need more dirt again. Can you bereave it? I need more dirt. So let's go and steal it from over here. My perimeter fence will require it. What do we think of the base now, looking at it from afar, with that kind of rampart situation, all those torches on the top? It's a bit higgledy-piggledy, isn't it? I'm not too sure about the glass either. Later on, actually, we can make some pure plain glass panes that are seamless. You can't actually see the lines, which are quite nice. But they are. I need the smeltery to be able to do that. So I'd like to put my my garden perimeter right up to the walls. Go away. You can definitely go away, Mr. Zom. Don't turn your back on a zombie. Never turn your back on a zombie. Because they will creep. They will creep and they will touch you from the back. Especially when you didn't ask for it. They don't know the meaning of personal space. they've not watched that episode of Rick and Morty where they talk about personal space. Maybe that should be their training. Zombies, you need to learn about personal space. Okay. Oh god, zombies everywhere. This is again another reason why a fence would be good, is because then at least we can work outside without having to stop building to fight. It's a constant battle with these guys, but at least they are keeping us alive with their flesh. That's the silver lining. Yeah, I need to go this way as well. He's just going to spin on the spot. I can build faster than you guys can chase me. There's one there with no head. It's getting dark, we're going to need a sleep. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, now we've run out of dirt. Okay, good. Cool. So, sleepy sleeps. I can't see the respawn point being reset when I sleep in this bed. Did I pick up the old bed from the old base? And if I did, maybe I should stick that down and sleep in it too, because we've got that dodgy spawn point 900 clicks away. And every time we die, I don't want to end up back over there again with nothing, especially if it's raining out, as we experienced. I know that there was the starting bed in here, so let's get that out and bring it with us. Guys in the chat, what is your plans for today, for the rest of the day? Anything happy, anything fun? I'm having a break from the gym. I went to the gym last 2 days, which has been pretty intense going, but fun nonetheless. I'm going to take that bed with us. Again, if anybody hasn't seen this yet, I've also got this little this mine entrance, but in here is these berry bushes. Another mod that's in this game is all berry bushes. So this is XP berry bushes. If you have them, you grow them in the dark and they grow you these little concentrated essence berries, which is the equivalent value of 1 nugget basically. So it's a great way of farming your own ores, which is a novel little thing you can do. And yeah, you can find these dudes exploring the caves basically. They're all down there somewhere, you just got to dig them out, which I did, and then I stuck them here. VJ4 says work. He's working for the rest of the day. Yeah, sorry, I forget that me being without a job at the moment, means that everybody else has to work and I get to play. I was talking to this guy, wasn't really feeling it, then he pulled on a full 180, OMG, well I didn't like you anyway. You wanted this, not me. He added and messaged me over Insta. Arcana is out there dating. He's doing the date life. 2024 edition. We've got 2 backpacks now. Let's stick this one down here, roll out the bed. So we've got 2 to sleep in, or have a friend over for the night. There we go. Wait, no, who told you? Who told you? That was what we needed though, that bedderoni. For the spawn point, there we go. You can only sleep at night. Well, I want spawn points. Fence. Try not to get too distracted. I've got 26 cobblestone walls. I'm going to need a bunch more of those. Let's stick that also on top of this one for double furnace action. And the coal can go in there. These ore berries can go with the rest that we are collecting. Those fleshes can go in there as well. The glowstone can go in there. That's my food. It should go there. And these bits can go up as well. But I need all yours cobblestones with a Z on the end. Because I think we're going to need a bunch of these cobblestone walls. If we're going to make a decent perimeter. There we go. 4 stacks and something. That should be enough, right? Let's try it. So for now, let's go like this. This is primarily to encourage the friendly mobs to spawn in. So we will go around here to our flesh wall, or what I'm calling is the flesh wall. That skirts nicely down like that. And then we will back in on ourselves. Cruise this way. Zombies need to be out, not in. And then we're going to go that way. Up to there will be fine. Again, the purpose of this is simply animals. Friendly mobs. Which I think we've got the right dimensions for. And then from there back. Straight back is fine. Whoops, Daisy went a bit too far there. Grab those ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 5. kill these zombies because they are just causing me a headache. Oh, a carrot. There we go. Friendly mobs of peace and love. That's what we need. Friendly mobs of peace and love. And love and peace. We need some more dirt. Three stacks should do it. No zombies allowed. Okay, I think that's far enough away from the front of the house. We'll go this way now. With the old dirt, because we're going to connect it up. There. Please. Are the sub badges planets, or are you just too lazy to clean the coffee stains? They're planets, mate. There was some old logic way back when I used the Twitch stream 2 years back. Yes, they're all planets. So you have the Mars badge. James Lee, because he's still got the first on his, and the diamond, and is my #1 patron by the looks of things, doesn't see his, but he would have one also. And VJ4 is on YouTube, so he won't see it. Jimmy LR doesn't have one either. I think he needs to. I think you get it for however many months you've been, you know, participating in the channel. So yeah, you'd have the Mars one. I think they go. There's a Jupiter one. There's a Venus one. There's a Saturn one. Maybe a Neptune one. I'm not sure. I got the Mars because I'm Alpha. You were here in the initial days, in the early days of this streamer's life. Not the early days of my life. That makes no sense. But my streaming life anyway. Stream life. Hashtag stream life. So VJ4 is working, and there's a creeper in our base. How did you get in there? Why are you in there? And please can you leave? Jimmy LR hasn't speculated what he is doing with his day. Arcana is schmoozing. What a mess. Torches. On. Let's do it like we did earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Need money for rent. Landlord gonna break my legs. Yes, I know how that feels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I guess I stick one there where it turns as well. This is not going to be right, is it? But I'm just trying to get some light on the situation. So 1, 2, he says yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, but I'm going to go for the one extra. We're going to stick one there. We'll stick one next to the zombie wall, the flesh wall, and then we'll go down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. We'll go in there, there, again to the side of the flesh wall, the corner of the ting. Here in this corner, that skeleton's going to get on my wick, so I'm going to go and sleep. Look at them all. Look how many there is now. Sleeping. Okay, I've run over my timelines a little bit, but that's okay, because I did wows about for about 10 minutes at the beginning, mucking around with sound levels. Let's get some more torches. I've only got 5 left. I need to go and make some more. Will I have enough to do this back panel at least? Let's go from here to here. And then from the corner piece here to there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll stick one on the corner and go make some more. Working and lurking. Jimmy, that's fine. Thank you for working and lurking. Come work and lurk with me should be a song that we could create. Think of all the words that rhyme with work. And one day you should lurk while you See, there's a rhyming word for work and lurk, isn't it? But you can say jerk here. This is okay for that kind of language. I've said jerky a number of times. Right. More torches. What do you mean it's not a wholesome Christian channel? It is definitely not one of those. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Today's magic number is 10. We're nearly done with the perimeter, and I think that's where we start to pack it away for the day. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Leave me alone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to stick one there. We've got the dirt. We have the dirt. Something happened. What was it? Oh, we're getting that's what it is. It's likes on the stream, on the YouTube stream. Thank you for your likes. For those of you that hit the like button, I really appreciate that. If you are not already a subscriber to my YouTube channel, please go ahead and do so. Helps me grow my channel, my stream, and certainly helps with all the algorithms and whatnot. If you can leave a comment from the stream today as well, that also goes a long way too. VJ, where did you get that emoji from? I want it. I need to add it to my Twitch emojis for sure. You made it. Good job, mate. I remember back in the day I was making all my emojis. I was just so. It just made me so angry. It would not do what I wanted it to do, and Twitch would never accept the thing that I was trying to create as well. So in the end I was just like, right, I'm just going to grab a bunch of things that I can find online, and I ended up with a SpongeBob thing and a Pepe Make It Rain thing. He is a clever chap, Mr. VJ4's other name. I need to make a bunch more, but I'm not artistically minded. Minded. I need my gate. Who's got my gate? There's the SpongeBob. Thanks, Arcana, for bringing the SpongeBob, as I spoke about it. Do you know what? We don't need a gate when we can have a door. Let's do a door instead. We need a bit more of that stuff. Gates are so cliche. We make 2 doors. Oh, and I need I need some steps as well. That's another thing I need. I'm trying to get a green screen shot of my cat, but it's proving challenging. Tranquilizer is all I will say. I'm not telling you to do anything, I'm just saying the word tranquilizer. I need her up and awake, sadly. Catnip! No, that's not going to do it. I think someone made a donation earlier. Oh, did they? Well then, thank you to them, whoever they were. I didn't get a pop-up for it, so I didn't see it, but I heard a sound. Get off my lawn again, zombies. That'll do. It's jank, but it will do. You guys can just hang out by the door and I can slash you from the side and you can't do nothing about it. No, I don't like that at all. What happens if we do it from the other side? Yeah, kinda. Maybe. We'll see. Work in progress. Maybe there's a better door I can stick there. Maybe the iron one with a pressure plate. Good. And then just a smidge more dirt required for my OCD before I finish up. How was your festive period? So it was really good, thank you, VJ4. I got a lot of time to spend with my family, and that was priceless. Lots of family time, also priceless. A big break in the end, actually. I thought I would be able to do a lot more stremming, but with the kids off school and me trying to give you guys the best of me, knew that I wasn't going to be able to accomplish that, so I kind of waited till they went back before I kind of got back to this thing. But yeah, it was really good time, really good time. For those of you not in the know, I lost my job in November. I've been unemployed since. It's my first year I've ever been unemployed for Christmas, or not working for Christmas. So I really did make the most of it. And I'm still unemployed today, actively looking, of course, not just playing video games all day. I'm actively looking, but market's interesting at the moment. Wow, what was that noise? Something happened, I don't know what it was. It was a fun sound though. Right, there we go. So there's something that I've done from my list today. Glowstone, tick. Smeltery parts, clay, we did that. Gravel, we did that. Sand, we did that. Perimeter fence for friendlies to spawn, we did that. I've done everything on my list of things to do today and more, because we've also got a roof of skystone and we've got our zombie wall over there. Let's go and put some more flesh on there and then we'll kind of finish things up. What was that sound? Yeah, I don't know what that sound was either. It was like a fanfare thing. Not anything I've put on that I know about anyway, so I'm guessing it's either a like on YouTube or it's a something else, maybe possibly a sub, or I don't know. But some sound effect to correlate with something that one of you guys did. You did it, whatever it was. You tell me. What was I doing? That was it. Fleshing up. Press the flesh. It sounds the government in your walls. We do have, a lot of government listening. I'm sure they're listening through all of my devices right now, Arcana, and are going to be projecting their media back onto me somehow, as they do. Oh, there's a meteor. Drop somewhere. There we go. There we go. We got our beautiful wall of zombie flesh, which is going to turn into monster jerkies. That's our little food wall there. And yeah, hopefully soon we might see some friendlies popping up in here if we are lucky. And if we don't, never mind. I will bring them through Brundlefly edition using my chemistry stations. I'm sure eventually I'll be able to make eggs and stuff like that. I think actually maybe even Pam's Market might be a mod pack in this as well. Let's check that out. And if that's the case, there's spawn eggs. No, there isn't. Market. No, there isn't. Yeah, so we'll have to do that another way. There's DNA. That's something we can explore in some of the later episodes, is DNA splicing. And we'll be able to take some, again, basic constituents and get their DNA from it and then turn them back into the thing that they once was and make some abominations in the process. Great. Okay, guys, that is going to be the end of today's stream. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for being here. Anybody listening after the fact on YouTube or Twitch through the VOD, thank you for listening. Thank you for checking out the video. I'm Star17. We will kick off episode 6 next time. And yeah, I think next time we're going to build the smeltery. It's probably going to be our big thing for next time. So all progressing nicely in this game. Guys, thank you ever so much. Take care. Have a wonderful day.